Hello visuals and welcome to another extremely lazy and cozy edition of Superhero Wednesday. When I say lazy, well, you've probably noticed that all week, well, you will notice that any regular viewers of the channel will realise that I'm just living in this. Right? I've recorded like 6 or 7 videos and I'm just doing them all in these because this is brand new. I love hoodies. They're fucking amazing. They're so cozy, and for whatever reason, it makes my hair look quite good now. Look, I look quite cute. That was cringy and weird. Cozy as fuck, and by the laziness, I used to like actually, you know, put my hat on and put a t-shirt on and whatnot, but now I'm like, nah, I want to be warm. I don't want to look good, even though I do. I just want to be warm. Today we have another riveting, spoiler-free. I'm going to try and make it spoiler-free because it was a fantastic read and I want you guys to go out and get this comic book. Another spoiler-free edition of the Visual Guys comic book reviews because we're going to do Red Goblin issue 1. And I've just realised I actually need to get the comic book out itself. Fucking idiot I am. It was, I can't really lift. It was in my comic book box. Comic books are heavy and I don't want to lift. It's Red Goblin, issue 1, and I've gone for the variant cover because how creepy and fucking beautiful does that look? Imagine you're walking down the street and you just see through the blinds and you just look, the Red Goblin's like, fuck you. I don't know why you'd be telling to fuck you, but I imagine that will definitely say some curse words. Red Goblin, issue number 1, a spoiler-free review shall begin now. Quick backstory on this Red Goblin. This Red Goblin is the grandson of Norman Osborn. He's called Normie Osborn, and the son of Eddie Brock, Dylan Brock, gives this particular little mini goblin his own little symbiote, and it's quite cool, and it makes the Red Goblin shenanigans, blah blah blah. The first thing I'd say about this is I love how the symbiote acts inside of this particular comic because it's like a puppy, it's like a child, it's like an infant, and it's like, it's unpredictable and whatnot, and it has its rage moments and stuff in the way that Normie and it interacted, the way they're talking that and about how both kind of scared of mum and stuff. He's like, I'm going to tell mum and all this carry on. We get a beautiful moment where they crash out and there's this crimes, like, there's crimes happening. What are you crying at, doggy? Oh, his ball fell. Go on then, big dickhead. Be gone with you, beast. Okay, you stay right there. Goes on to take out some remaining members of the Goblins. What the fuck were they called again? Goblin Nation. As if I couldn't remember that, what an idiot. And they have a fight. End of the fight is like chocolate, and then they go nuts and they crash by breaking in. Well, they crash out like because they break into a candy shop and they just steal loads of chocolate. And the police like, bloody hell, this kid's broken in just to steal loads of chocolate bars. And I was like, I can relate. Not that I've ever done that. But if I was to rob somewhere, it probably would be just for chocolate because I'm an idiot. It could be like £1 million. You could rob £1 million or a few dairy milks. I'll take the dairy milks. As well, just on top of that, just to add to the cute, weird cuteness of this symbiote, it's named Rascal by Normie in this, and it's so weirdly cute. How can symbiotes be cute? I'm going to give you the a little. I swear to God, it's not spoilers, but I'm going to give you a minute. Where's the moment where I'm going to have to show you the moment where they're both like, Mom. Where are we? Where are you? They're having a bit of an argument because Normie's going to go to this clinic opening with his granddad Norman Osborn, and it's like, you can't come, and he's like, I want to come with Normie, and at the end they get a knock at the door and they both just look at each other and go, Mom, as if they're both proper scared. These two little kids that, you know, they go out and do these fights and whatnot, but they're still scared of the mum. I just think that was friggin' hilarious. Overall theme of this is the Goblin Nation is still existing. Norman Osborn's, you know, turned his back on the Green Goblin. He's trying to, you know, get rid of all of his past doings and stuff and just be the normal businessman and whatnot. And because the Goblin Nation are attacked by this Red Goblin, they go back and they speak to the Goblin King. They're like, he's still about. They give him a picture and he's like, you know, Norman's still out. And he thinks it's Norman Osborn that's going out and about doing this. But really, it's Normie. And at the end, they attack. I'm spoiling this to shit. They attack the clinic and they take Normie back to the Goblin King. We get a big reveal for the issue 2. I won't show you the end, even though I've just shown you, but we get like this big, massive, you know, Goblin King, and, you know, oh, Phil, it's you, because Phil Urich, I've always said it, Urich, is it Urich? You know, Goblin King, blah, 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 and he thinks it's Norman Osborn and whatnot, and the story will unfold. I'm going to show you, seeing as I'm a friggin' idiot, we get to see, that's Normie just out and about in his, like, regular Goblin get up, but then he's not really doing well in the fight, and that's when the symbiote comes out and we get the Red Goblin. I have a fantastic the whole Venomized Red Goblin over there, which looks absolutely insane. And then he goes nuts, and he tells him you can't go absolutely mental, you can't go off the well, that's a proper Carlisle thing to say when you're on the pish, lad. And, you know, go sick, we need to calm down, you can't just destroy people. And he's like, and just the overall dynamic of this particular comic between the symbiote Rascal and Normie is just fantastic. This is my biggest takeaway for this. I love how their relationship's going to fall, because again, they haven't complete. It's not like as symbiotic as Venom and Eddie, for example. There's still some teething problems. They're still growing their own different paths and whatnot. You know, if like Eddie was to go out and get fucked up, Venom would be straight out of town and whatnot. He has to sort of like call out Rascal and sort of, come on, I need you, kind of thing. But again, it's the fact that he's this little puppy symbiote and whatnot. It's weirdly adorable. Guys, have I said enough of this? I've kind of given you the whole plot. Okay, we've gone through there, what it's all about. I've told you some of the funny moments, the key moments. Artworks, obviously. There's the little picture that they give to the Goblin King. It's like, Norman, I knew it would be you. You know that I've been following you because you're really smart and you're onto me and you're a little green goblin bastard and all this shit. In fact, I kind of did years ago now. I can't remember what I said in it. I said if they were ever to do a solo Spider-Man villain film, you should just do a Goblin world with the Goblin Nations. Chuck Hobgoblin in there. Chuck the Red Goblin in there. Chuck Norman Osborn's Green Goblin in there. You get them all out. It will be so good to watch a Green Goblin film, because again, you don't have to follow a hero. You can follow a lot of these anti-heroes or villains, however you want to play them, of this Goblin Nation battle for New York City shenanigans. Who is the ultimate Goblin kind of carry on? That would be a fantastic film. There we have the visuals, and as I'm always optimistic and a big fat dum-dum, massive 10 out of 10. I love this comic. I love this read. I love the fact that I got the variant. The issue, did we have the issue for cover 2 somewhere? Yeah, there it is. Which is also great, but if we do get another variant, which we should do, I'm going to try and get that, because wow, it's beautiful. 10 out of 10. I had so much fun with this. I love anything to do with symbiotes. I am very biased with obviously spider-related world and symbiote-related world. I am completely biased. I appreciate that I am. But visuals 10 out of 10. Go check out Red Goblin issue 1. And the place I get my comic books from, the sites are so far and few between, and it's so weird. Like the original site that had my continuing weekly stuff was bang on. Then I think the place might have gone bust. I haven't heard from it in months. I haven't been able to get on the website, the Facebook page or anything. Now going to a place called Mega City Comics, which seems to launch comics at different times, because sometimes I go to a place called Get Ready Comics, which sometimes could be behind and whatnot. It's my sometimes, like this one was just simply from eBay. I thought, okay, well, Red Goblin issue 1 should be out, but I can't see it on the comic websites, but we've got it on eBay, so we'll get it from eBay. But there we go, visuals. Red Goblin issue 1, 10 out of 10. Go check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments below if you want us to round off the other comics that we never got to finish, like New Fantastic Four and stuff like that, because we kind of need to. But visuals, thank you so much for watching. Red Goblin, you are an absolute joy. I love you. And visuals, remember to always keep being you and keep on web slinging out.